But yeah, so I'm an INTJ mostly, sometimes INTP, which gets me, a little spacey out there, and, gives me a little ADD, I guess, or ADHD, I guess. But I don't drink. I used to drink a lot when I was younger, because I was super introverted. The only way I could, go out and socialize, if I was drinking, but I haven't. I hardly, if I go out and go to, a bar or go out to get dinner or something, I might have, one, maybe 2 beers. But that gets me closer to being the E. So depending on the day, and depending on how much, if any, alcohol has been consumed, I would be INTJ first, INTP second, and then I strive to be ENTP. So I think my ideal, lady friend, best friend, that visualizing, I don't know if I'm quite seeking it yet, would be a combination of those three. It would almost be like myself, but I need a little bit more extroverted. So ENTP, INTP, INTJ all in one. They kind of move around, not exactly the way I do, but in a similar way, I guess. Do others tend to agree with your typing? Yes. And that's why nobody can get past my walls. Well, some people can. Some people are able to pry through people's walls like that. And for some reason, every once in a while, I might let them through. With what types do you get along best? Worst? Probably the same ones. Anything with an NT in the middle. ENTP, INTP, INTJ. If I really want to, I can relate to most. It's just inside my head, I just really don't want to. You get bored, especially if my P kicks in. If my P kicks in, I don't fucking want to talk. You've lost me at hi. This small talk is boring me. How are you in terms of self-esteem and the like? I'm very self-confident in the things that I am very knowledgeable in, which is a lot of things. But I would say I got plenty of insecurities as far as socially, which sucks. But I also have, the ability to be a genius, which is cool. So that kind of makes up for it, I guess. And then in my own little, it's not like, I'm like narcissistic or something, I guess that'd be more appearance than mine. I don't go around telling people I'm a self-proclaimed genius or anything. Just kind of, if I finish a project, then I tell people about it. And I think that makes the people respect me a little bit, which is satisfaction in its own for me. How are you in terms of esteem or distance? I want to tell us something random, important, or whatever. Whatever. As you can tell while you're looking at my eyes, and I've noticed this, especially looking at a couple of INTP videos that some ladies have made on YouTube. You can, when you watch them speak, you can just see their minds, like you can see in their eyes, like how deep they're thinking. Especially when they look off, like, because I've noticed I do it a lot. Like I'll squint my eyes a little bit when I'm like really piecing together something like that, and you can see the difference there. Or if if I'm searching for something, like what do I want to say? I look off to the side. If I already have the information in my head, then I start, doing a little squint. And then if you say something, that's not interesting, then you might get the disgusted INTJ look, like, what the are you talking about, man? That is retarded. and then you get the aha moment, like where my eyebrows move, and then I'm like smiling because it's like a confidence smile proclaiming how awesome it is that I just pieced together all this cool stuff. I'm like, wow, that was fucking awesome. Pat myself on the back for being awesome. So yeah, when I tell myself how awesome I think I am, I think that it's kind of like the ENTP that I'm chasing. But it's also the intellectual confidence of the INTP and the INTJ. The super hardcore INTJs, in some ways, I get annoying after a little while. Like, because they're so smart, but they complain about everything. Like, because I complain about a lot of stuff. Depending on my mood, I'll complain about, what's going on. Like, I don't know, I went bowling the other day, and I don't know, I must have I don't know, I don't have huge hands or anything like that, but the only bowling balls that my fingers would fit in were the 15-pound bowling balls, and those were kind of heavy. Like, I wanted to kind of do the curve on the bowling ball, but it weighed 15 pounds, and it was, if I played 3 rounds, I'd freaking throw my wrist out. I needed a lighter ball, but all the lighter balls have tiny little finger holes. So that's my INTJ complaint rant about bowling. So I have plenty of those. So the INTJ kicks in when I start talking about that. But when I'm in a lighter mood, in a more random mood, then I'm like INTP. And I don't complain about as much. And I see, I would say, more optimism type things, and looking to the brighter side, looking at the bright blue sky, wandering around in a daze. But if it's all introspective, then yeah, I'm INTP. But if I'm actually socializing while I'm doing that, which is very rare, then I'm in the ENTP mode. The only time you're going to see me when I'm extroverted is when I'm in ENTP mode, which is very rare, and like I said, can easily be induced by a couple drinks. And the people that I'm friends with, I'm pretty sure, are aware of that. So they'll feed me. They'll be like, "Hey, you want a beer? Hey, Kyle, you want a beer? Yeah, you fucking want a beer?" And they throw it in my face. No, and that's not really like that, but. But yeah, that is my 36-minute rant. Like, if you listen to this whole thing, wow. I don't even know if I'm going to listen to this whole thing. So here, comment on my 3 videos and tell me how fantastic they are. Or if you are ENTP, INTP, INTJ, and you like the way I think, and you think I'm freaking fantastic, then you should message me or somehow get a hold of me so that I can make more friends with these types of people because they're hard to find. They're rare, especially on the female side. Fuck. It's hard to find them. And when I do find them, they're intimidating. Because I'm intimidating, so two intimidating people trying to realize that they're both intimidating and they both have walls up and they're not very good at, either of them are not very good at breaking down the walls. So how are you supposed to fucking meet them? Unless you make a random freaking video on the internet and then, have these virtual friends or something, which is a whole nother freaking topic. I don't think anybody should live off of just these virtual internet friends, but it's a way to learn about yourself, because maybe these virtual internet friends are all in your mind. I'm not saying you don't exist, you watching this. I'm saying in my mind you appeared for a reason, and that reason is to help me as much as the reason that I'm in your mind to help you. So, that's my rant. I need to stop this video. Yep.